Hello, my name is Scher, and welcome to my Where to Look When You're Sparring tutorial. Where should you look when you spar? Some people say you should look into the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. I don't necessarily agree, because when you're fighting somebody, you're not fighting their soul, you're fighting their body. The eyes won't tell you enough. Some people say that you should look at the feet. The feet carry the body. The feet send messages from the ground to the whole body, so everything starts with the feet. That's not true. The feet won't tell you when someone's gonna punch. Some people say you should watch the hands. What if someone's kicking you? Some people say you should stare at the person's center. If you stare at their center, you could get punched by their hands or their feet and you wouldn't see either of them coming. You might get an inkling based on the twitching of their hips, but it's not gonna be enough. Some people say you should watch the neck because the neck is the channel between the head and the body. The neck won't tell you anything. It may be a channel, but it's not a screen. So where do you look when you're sparring? If you don't look at the eyes, you don't look at the neck, you don't look at the center, you don't look at the feet, and you don't look at the hands. The answer is you look at everything at the same time. The technique to achieve this is called gazing. You consciously unfocus your eyes and look at your entire opponent at the same time. Not only do you look at your opponent, but you look at your terrain, your environment as well, so you can see everything. A good way to practice gazing is to stand up straight. Extend both hands out in front of you. Wiggle your fingers. Now slowly separate your hands, keeping both hands in your range of vision, looking equally at both hands. If they leave your vision, you've reached the end of your gaze zone, or the area that you can see. Wiggle your fingers at the edge of your gaze zone and practice seeing both of them at the same time. If you find yourself looking at one hand, pull away and make sure you keep both in your range of vision at the same time. Hold a playing card in each hand with the back towards you. Don't look at the number side. Lift it up in front of you and look at the back of both cards. Now slowly separate your hands until they're at the edge of your gaze zone. See both cards. Then flip them over, and without focusing on either card, try to figure out what they are. Another great way to practice gazing is place an object on either side of a large room. Then sit on the other side of the room and see both objects at the same time. Another option is to place a TV on either side of a room and watch both TVs at once. You shouldn't just practice gazing when you're sitting or standing in your training hall. When you're walking down the street, practice gazing. When you're talking to somebody or swimming or doing anything, practice gazing. Practice gazing during class. If you've got gazing down and you feel you've basically got it, do it while you're sparring. Put on your pads, face an opponent, make a fighting stance, and start sparring, and be sure to gaze the entire time. If you find your attention being drawn to one particular part of your opponent, fight the impulse and look at the entire opponent at once. You'll find, even though at first you might get hit more, you'll see it coming a lot sooner. And as you get better at it, you'll get hit less and less, and you'll see more and more. Thank you very much for watching my Where to Look When You're Sparring tutorial. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please check out the other videos on my YouTube channel.